I hope everybody's doing good and you've been having a great day or great night wherever you're at in every part of the world. Well, people come out here from every parts of the world to check out this kind of, you could say, gaming or building of these cities. We are here in Cities Skylines, okay? And it's on PlayStation 4. All right, so we're going to be doing a new city today. As we yesterday we did a brand new city. Yesterday was and it was very successful city. It was making money. It was growing, and the whole 9 years. So I was going to make a part B to that, but I decided it was best to start a brand new project, a brand new city, and this is what we're going to be doing today. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show here, the series that we have. Just give me a little time here. I gotta get something straightened out. As always, I get things straightened out. I do that almost on every single video that I make. If I go live, I gotta put in a thumbnail and I gotta put some information. It just so happens that's the way it works when you're doing it live. All right, so I just let me get this out of the way. When you're on PlayStation, it works that way. If I had some other broadcasting system, it would be different. All right, so let me get just the go. You guys can go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you watch yesterday's city for a little bit as I get ready here to start a new city. All right, so let's look at what I did yesterday's city, how I did that one, how that one looks, and you can see that for yourself. Yesterday's city. All right, as I update my system here and update my thumbnails and the whole thing here, because we're gonna, like I say, today we're going to be starting a whole brand new city. All right. All right, from scratch again. Okay, so let's get a look. That's yesterday's city right here. This is what you're seeing here. It is a great looking city. All right, I got the factories on that side and the cities on this side. As you can see, we got a positive income coming in, which is all great. All right, so make sure that everything, all the information here is put in. All right, before we get started here, and that everything is set to go. I just got to get my thumbnail in there, and we're about to start a new city here. Let me see, the volume of the music may be a little bit high. Let me try to lower that down a little bit. How's that there? I think that's good. If you guys cannot hear whatever, just make a commentary. You want to hear it a little bit more music or less music. I have to play music because that's the way the deal is here. I just cannot play stuff, no music. Hang on. Here we go. We're about to get started here with a new city. I just got to get this thumbnail that I got to put in there. No matter what, it has to go in there. You just give me 1 second after I get this thumbnail. Make sure it's in the right place there. Okay, thumbnail. And make sure that we have it all in the right place here as we start this new city. Okay, all I got to do is find out one more thing. See if we're broadcasting. You guys can check out the city. Pretty nice city has been developed here. And all the construction is on that side. We had a little problem with the bridge. Actually, the bridge, a little mistake on the bridge. That's why you see a little bit of traffic jam there. But it wasn't that serious. It wasn't like a major serious event. The city is still working. Things are still growing in the city. And people are still moving in that city. And like I said, we will be doing a new city. Just give me one more minute here to check some settings that I want to make sure that I have correct here before I start this new city. I just gotta listen to my voice to make sure it's broadcasting out. Once I listen to my voice is coming out, no problem. Make sure that I have correct here. Okay, there it is. Alright, let's get going there. Alright, let's go before I start this new city. I just gotta listen to my voice and make sure. Alright, good. Alright, let's go over to the panel here. And let's start a whole brand new city here. Alright, we'll have to quit this city. Alright, and this is going to bring us up to a new city here. Okay, new city. There you go. Now we are building a budget city. This city does have a budget. It is not the unlimited budget city, it's budget city because we're already beyond the unlimited one, so now we're doing budget cities. And I'm trying to develop a new type of design, a new type of look. We're on a budget, so it's not going to be easy. So we're going to try. We're just going to try, see how far it goes. Let's get that new city going. Let's see what kind of map we're going to use this time around. All right. All right. Let's see. What in the world's going on here? Oh, that's not. I don't want scenarios. I want city. I don't want nothing to do with scenarios right now. All right. let's see here a nice area that we can go and start some new city in here. And make it look. I think this may actually be the ideal place that I want to look at. Let me see what it looks like here. Alright. Now, as I said, we're not doing the unlimited everything, so we're not going to check those. We're going to be doing the one with the budget and do this the correct way. Alright, we're going to start off of around $70,000 is what we're going to have to start off the entire city. And I'm going to try to make a bit of design, little design. The other design I made was basically to get you going, get you to understand how the budget works and how you got to set up so you don't go bankrupt and you're making positive flow of money. Money's coming in a positive way, not going out the door, you can say. And you're not, you end up losing or going bankrupt in the game. Here we got $70,000. We got to start the city. Let me check to see where we're at here. Okay, we got one entrance through here, and the other one's right off our property right here. All right, there seems to be a railroad that comes close by the city on that side, but that's not within our boundaries, you could say. And then on the other side, we got a road there, and we got a river. So this is good. Things are looking good here. Alright. The only problem that I see here from the get-go is this waterway. Okay. This doesn't give me too many options where to put my water and sewage plant. They're almost very close here. So let's just get going here. What I want to do is here on this one, we're going to make small districts. Alright, we're not going to make full-size clutter cities. We're going to try to make some small districts and tie them in with longer roads. And see how that works out and what kind of feeling we get out of that one. All right. But the first thing we're going to do here is we got to add the road. So we're going to add one road all the way out here because our water source is going to go down here. So let me get a road here. All right. All right. So we're going to pick up one road here. We're going to come out here. We're just going to come out here. The road is a bit close to the highway there. Usually I like to make the road a little longer. Alright, and then we come here and we're going to pull this road right up here. Alright, so we got the road there. Now what I'm going to do next is we got to go to the water and sewage and all this kind of stuff. So let's go to water and sewage now. Alright, so we go over here. And we're going to be looking for also we need the power plant, but let's do the water and sewage first. So we bring in the water here, and we got to make sure you understand, do not put your water pump down here, down river, because you're going to, and you put your sewer up here, it's going to pollute your water, and people are going to get sick right away. You want to put your water pump as far as you can, up river, you could say. So we're going to put it right here on the shore. All right. Right there, and then we're going to add a sewer plant, and this is going to be down here at the end, down here as far as we can get it. We're going to put this sewer plant so the stuff does not run up to your fresh water. All right, and then what we got to do is we're going to have to spend money here on this pipe. This pipe always costs money because the way you have to put this to make it work the right way. So you're going to get the pipe here. All right. Going to come out, and then you're going to run it on the shore, and you're going to tie that pipe to your sewer pipe. This is the only way it's going to work. Alright, now you're going to have power. You got to get power now. Let's go and find some power now. Alright, we're going to ring a $19,000 plant online here, because if we don't, you're not going to have enough power to do what you want to do. So there you go. You can run some of the windmills, but I usually bring in the big power plant so I don't have to be running windmills all the time. And now you're going to run a transmission tower from the power source all the way down to your sewage plant. Alright, this is to get things rolling here. Alright, that's in there. Alright, that should now be providing power to the sewage plant, and you should have now your power for the water, fresh water, and everything should be set to go there. There you go. It's providing power to the sewage line. Now we're going to be looking at exactly what are we going to be doing here. All right. What I want to do is like I say, want to build small areas. I don't want to do clutter. So what I want to do is I want to pull let me get here. I want to pull a road out here, and we're going to start our first district up here. All right. Let's keep an eye on our budget. Very important to keep an eye on budget. All right. And we're going to make a small little community here. Not big, couple blocks long. That's all you want to do. Look at these. Look at the measurements there. You got a. That's basically like almost like a block there. A couple blocks. And we're going to make a little bit of square here. All right. Keep an eye on your budget. All right. We're making a small community that we're going to enlarge as things go on. But right now we don't want. We're just going to be making. You can say districts. All right. And we bring that there. Okay. Now what you gotta do is you're gonna have to bring in the water in there. So let's bring in the water. Let's go get some water here. We have to get the pipeline. So we get our pipeline from over here. All right. And we pull in one of the pipelines out. And we'll go down the center here and pretty much try to cover. Remember that blue? Make sure you look at the blue right there. You see the blue on each side of the green where the pipeline's on? That is where the water will be covered. If you put the pipeline out here, it's not going to cover your homes. If you put it out here, it's got to be here. This is for the beginners. I know some of you guys already understand that. All right, so we're going to go here. This is where our water is going to be covered here. And we're going to go down the middle here. All right, and we'll go down here. I'll take another pipeline over here. I'm going to make it up. And we'll go. It's basically just going to make a big circle here. Alright, the water's in there, and that's good to go there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our homes in here. Now here's the problem. Well, let me see. We gotta start our home projects from here. Do not spread in here. Don't start from here. So when you do zoning, you're going to start it off in one area. If not, you're going to have to put in power lines. Alright, so let's do the zoning now. Let's move over to zoning. Alright. Here's the zoning right there. In this grass, the zoning will be the green for the houses. And we're going to put those in this area right here. And that's going to be right next to the power plant. Let me get a road out, because sometimes what happens, they'll lock you out, and you'll be like, you can't get the road out. You get some situation developing with the road. So they got a road out here first before they build a house in front of it or something. All right, now we can go ahead. And what I want to do is possibly, I want to separate this power plant from the houses. Alright. So I'm going to go here, because what I'm going to do eventually here is bring this out. Possibly for factories. Alright. So I'm going to put this road right there. Hang on a second. Let's make sure we can get that road out there. Right around here. And I'll leave it right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to and grab some zoning. So we go and grab some zoning, and we're going to put some zoning zones. Homes are going to go right here. All right. We're not going to put homes right in here. We're going to put homes here, 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 and here, and here. All right. We're going to put homes right in there. All right. So the homes are set to go there, and hopefully they're going to start building homes over here. Okay, it's right next to the power plant. This is where we want the homes. We'll put a little commercial area. Not yet. I think we got to have to hold back on the commercial area. What we're going to do is we're going to speed up things a little bit. So if you see this one, the controller does this on your PlayStation. If you press it down, the toggle, you're going to see the little arrows there, how they move up. The arrows there in the corner where it has the date. See, I press down and I hold, and it moves up to the second spot. That's going to speed up things a little bit faster. This is what I was afraid of, this right here, where the homes did not follow the course that I wanted to, and that was I wanted them to begin from here and work their way this way. Now what I'm going to have here is a power shortage on these homes. They're going to get built, and right away they're going to start asking for power, because they didn't start it from over here. They started from the middle. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to probably provide. Let's see what happens. Let's see how far we're from the power source. Because we may have to start to provide some power there. We'll wait for them to ask. There it is. They're asking for power. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the power lines, and we're going to grab a transmission tower, and we're going to pull it from the back over here. Alright, And as soon as you put it on the blue, you're going to be able to supply power to these homes. All right, right in there. There you go. And that should provide power to the homes. You should start seeing that going off. There they go. All right, they're turning off right there. That's good. That's what we wanted to see. Later on, you can remove those. Once the homes are all the way up to the power plant here, you can, if you wanted to remove those transmission towers, you can do that. All right, that way your city doesn't look all that bad. All right. So built, we may have to bring in also transmission towers over here because we have a ways to go, and there's no commercials between that and here. Let's wait for them to ask for it. No need to be in a rush to put in things they're not asking for. You could put in your basic, you put in your homes, you put in your plumbing, your power source, and then you start watching what they're asking for and what zones are asking for what. And you start providing that to them. Alright, so here we got the homes are being built. Things are looking good. Homes are going up. This is what we want to see. We're going to get soon we'll get a count here on how many people have moved in. We have to wait till that starts to. The count starts working. The count takes a little bit of while to get working when the homes start coming in. Then it's going to tell you how many people are in. 39 people, 40 people have moved in. It will tell you that. Right now it's on 0, but it's going to tell you that very soon. All right, let's go look over here. We have power being supplied. It's not power, so we got the street lights on, but that will not provide power to your home. Not yet because I haven't run the transmission tower in it. So here we go. We're getting close to the power plant here. Now let me look at my zone because I'm sure that I did not put zoning in there. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I didn't put no zoning in there. I didn't want zoning in there. All right. Now what I can do here is I can put another zone for houses right in here. All right. I don't want to do it in here. I want to make this a long road here. So let me go to zoning, and let me go over here where it has the blank. All right. And I want to do is I want to come in here. Let's see how I do it because I don't want to put homes in there. All right. Let's see how we do it because I don't want to put any kind of homes in there. We can leave it like that for now. If I put a blank to the entire thing, the entire strip is going to go blank. All right. We'll leave that right now, and we'll see what the situation is. Homes are going to start even coming out here. There they are. These homes have no power. I can almost guarantee you that. So what I want to do now is run a transmission tower into there. Let me see when they start complaining. There it is. There's your complaint. And we'll run a transmission tower in there. Alright. Let's run a transmission tower along here. Alright. And what I want to do is I'll run it around here. And I'm going to run it back out here. Alright, and they're just going to run transmission tower right into the homes. Alright, and that should start providing the power to that area, and the homes should start coming up now. Alright, so we'll get homes start developing there. What we're going to do here is we're going to see how far this develops. Let me start putting some roads in there because they're going to start cutting you off on the roads. And what you want to do is put areas where you can have houses. Alright. There you go. I put a house right away, and right away I blew the house out of there. I just ended up destroying this house. There you go. And you got another one right here. Okay. Hey, he's already put a house there. That's what I hate when they do that. Not to worry. We're going to do a little cord here. And all we do is, let me see if we can get that house on. I don't know what's the deal. We can't get the house. Oh, we're not in the budget. We're not making the money here for the house. All right. So let them move in there, and let's see if we can start getting a positive income. Right now, we're kind of overexpanded over here in our budget. This is the scary part of the entire game. All right. Let's start collecting some taxes here. Let's put some houses in there. All right. And we'll put the houses in there. Alright. Now I can't expand that anymore. We'll let the houses fill in there. And let's see if we can start collecting some money there. Alright. We'll see how it goes here. Alright. As the homes come in, then you're gonna see more areas being built. Now, this is kind of an experiment for me right now. Usually, I make the cities a little bit more closer to each other because I wanted to separate them into district. Like, I'm not able to put a business right now at all. I can't even touch that. But I gotta look at my budget. And this project could be busted right now if that project is doing negative. If my budget is going negative, it's going negative right now. But I'm looking at the red numbers. That's the one that's going to tell me if there's going to be money coming in to catch up with the negative number. All right. Well, because eventually that's going to be all filled in there. All right. So that number has not come up. I got 1473. Let me see what the next number is going to be on there. This is what I'm looking for now. All right, that's going to be able to tell me if we're going to go positive. All right, the number hasn't changed, and we're at 1470. Still 1473. All right, I'm sure that the taxes probably are set to 9%. Let's make sure. Let's look. We can't set taxes right now until we have enough people in the population. But I'm still can look at there's 9% right now. Taxes are set to 9%. We'll let this place develop. Let the homes start coming in there before we do anything on there. We're just going to let the homes come in there. And see how that goes. We'll let all the people start moving in there. And our budget still, it's a negative money flow is still at 1,473. All right. And this is pretty much packed here. All right. And we're looking for to see how many more homes to start getting in here. We should get a couple more rows of home, and to see if the budget will begin to stabilize. All right. A couple small homes in here. There's some being built already over here, as you can see. What you want to see? You want to see the homes being built, and everything is going good. And more homes are being built, and things are going good here. Let's see what we got down here. Nothing yet. There's another house being built there. All right, across here. Let's see how's it going. All right. You know, I hope there's not a glitch in the game right now, because what I'm noticing about the game is that the number for the population has not caught up, hasn't said anything about population. The houses have been built, but the population has said 0. It's still on 0, and that doesn't make sense right now. It should have had already a population of 60, 70, maybe even 100 people, and that's on 0. Yeah, you can see where the water there. Here's the thing about it. If the population stays on 0, it's not going to award you the extra money that you need to start building again, putting your pipelines and stuff like that. You need to get a population, I believe, for your first award is something like 300 or something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but you got to get a couple hundred, you say. And then you can get and use that money to, like right now we have to put these pipelines in here, and we can't do it. All right. And there's two things that I see that are not moving at all. The population number is not moving, and the money flow number is not moving. So it's giving me giving me an indication that this could be messed up. The program right now may not be working correctly. All right, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Let this place kind of fill in a little bit. But if that population number does not start generating soon, I may have to pull out of here and redo the program or restart the software, you could say. I'm on PlayStation and usually doesn't have problems with it. But I'm beginning to wonder if there's a setting that I have it incorrect. Alright, so we're going to look around here. Houses are still being built. It's just this middle part doesn't have the water in there. Alright. We'll give it a little bit more time to see what it does here with the population. If it's going to actually put any population in it. Alright. Let me check out the traffic situation over here. I think I see the problem. No, I would think that maybe the problem is... Oh, I do see a problem. I do see the problem. The problem is right here, people. What do you see? What is it you're seeing right here? It's the traffic. One-way traffic to nowhere. It cuts off right here. The traffic that needs to feed the city is not there. That's why nobody's moving in. And it only has outgoing traffic. This is my mistake on my side. I should have not done that. I forgot to put a road. Just usually when I do this here, I put a road attached to this, and both of them were attached. If we would have had the case, if we would have had that, we would have had incoming traffic. All right, and people would have moved in. That's why I knew there was something wrong. And what the problem that we have right now is nobody's moving into these houses. These houses are built, but nobody's moving in. They continue to build the houses, but nobody's moving into the houses. These houses will stay empty until we can fix this problem with the road. And we can't fix that until we have a budget. All right. So this entire scenario is going to have to be scratched. I hope maybe somebody out there will see, will say, you know, the mistake sometimes is good to make a mistake, but some people out there may learn from my idiotic mistake. I kind of really done a really stupid mistake here, but you may actually learn something from my mistake of doing this. And this is, like I say, I almost never ever do this. I will just put my road in there and tie it into this road over here or whatever road it's, because I know that both roads, see, bankrupt culvert's coming up. Okay, say if I want a loan, well, let me see. I should have put that. I should have said yes. Let me see what's the situation with the loans here. I don't think I can get a loan on it. Can I get a loan? I should have cleared that one. I turned off that window really fast. I don't know where it appears again. But I could have accepted that loan and fixed the problem right away. Right now, I may have to start the entire thing. I don't think that window's going to appear again. Let me see. Let me see if it's on any kind of notification or... milestone transportation. I don't think it's going to go up here like that. And we got L3. Nope. Yeah, I cannot get that. I should have, because what it was is it's asking if you're going to get a loan or allow the city to go into bankruptcy. Right now the city is in big trouble because nobody's moving in. We'll just do this the right way. We'll have to begin the entire thing. I don't know when that window's going to pop up again, to tell you the truth. And I can't find the window here. Where was that window at? I can find the other windows, but I can't find that one. Let me see if this one here says anything. I can't see it here. Let's see what other stuff can we pop up here. Milestones. I don't think milestones gonna be it. Well, milestone. We hit a milestone and we finally get a loan. This may help us now get out of this mess. Let me go over here, and we'll get a small loan to get out of this. All right. Well, it said a small loan. It says loans were open. Why didn't now it says nothing? I seen where it says loans, like the loan was open, but where was that? Because I just seen that. Let me go back over there again to the information on milestones. Dang it. There's no, it says new features. How can we have a new feature called loans when there is nothing being available here? Oh, we have to reach here's the thing is we're never going to reach that population of 500 because nobody is moving in. There you go. So anyway, nobody's moving in, so we're gonna have to restart this entire city. This city got screwed up from the get-go because that road was not put in. So sorry about that, guys. We'll start a new city. That's what we're gonna do. All right, this project, we'll have to quit this project, and we'll start a brand new city instead of wasting time there waiting for another window to pop up asking me if I want a loan. All right, so let's go for a new city. And let's see if we can get the same location. The only thing I didn't like about that location is where the river was at, how close the river was. You can see how limited you were on the river. And then maybe we'll have to get something with a little bit more distance. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think maybe this one here, we'll try this one. I think that's the one we tried yesterday. I want to get something new here. And we'll try this one here. Let's see if we don't do the same mistake that we did. Oh, I did it. You know, it's not you guys haven't did it. I did the mistake. And we'll get rolling with a brand new city here. Alright, here we go. We're gonna look where we're at. And we got a feeder on this side, and we got a feeder on that side there, which is good. Alright. This is really close to the river that we want. Bridges. Bridges will cost you money. Alright, so big money. We'll go in here, and this time when we put in our roads, let's make sure that we tie these two roads together. So I'm going to pull this road a little bit out here, and then I'm going to come here and pull this road a little bit out here, and I'm going to tie them together so we know that those roads are feeding whatever I put out here. Alright, that the traffic is going to come in. So again, we're going to try to make a little area for, well, we're first going to have to, well, let me just pull this out here. Alright, I'll pull a road out here. And what I want to do is, I'll pull it here. Alright. Alright. And we'll put another one in here. And I will bring in another one in here. Alright. You can leave the back like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the road down here to the water edge, you can see almost. And what we want to do here is we want to put in some pipes. Well, first we've got to put up a water plant. Our water's floating this way, so our sewer plant will be down here, and our water pumping plant will be over here. So let's go get a water plant here. So there you go. You see the arrows there. When you put the water plant, never put a sewage plant up here because you're going to start poisoning your people. So you put your water plant down here. Alright. I put it as close as I can on this side. Okay, that's been set there. And then I get my sewer plant and I'm going to move it down here. It's going to cost you money because of the pipes. So maybe because this is such a long, it's quite of a distance here. It's going to cost a lot of pipes. It's going to cost you a lot of money for pipes. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Later on, I may have to take it out. So I'll put it there because it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to run all those pipes. So you go over here and you pick yourself up some pipe. You run it directly over here and you attach the pipe to your sewer plant. Alright. Then what you're going to do is you're going to run water up to your residential area. And what you do is you come out here in a little bit of a looping motion, you could say. And that will cover the entire area. You don't need anything on the highway there, just down here. Alright, and we loop it, you can loop it back on itself, you could say. Alright, So you got the water source there, and now we got to do is we got to bring a power plant into line. So let's get ourselves a power plant here. All right, power plant. It's going to be nearby, you could say. I don't want to put it in the residential area, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to ring a road out here for the power plant. So let me just grab me a singular road, expand it out here, and I'm going to bring the power plant out here. And I want to put that road there too for another reason. That has to do with the rubbish or the garbage that we have to put on here. We're going to have to put that out sooner or later. We're going to have to put that away from the residential area. And now what we do is we bring in the power plant. All right. And you put in your power plant right in here. Just put it close to the. Let me see if I can get it close so I don't have to run those transmission lines in there. And it looks like I'm not going to be. Yeah, I think if I put it right here, I might be able to get the power for the everything. All right. Now what I got to do here is I got to run some transmission towers to the other waters, to the water pump. So I'm going to come out here. Make sure you have your transmission towers on the blue, and you run it to this blue here. All right, there you go. So the transmission power is on. And now what we want to do is we want to start populating homes from here. But the road is not close enough because I want the homes being built close to the water plant there. So I can put roads right up to it so the power supply, I don't have to put transmission towers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across here, and that should fall in within the power source. All right, now our first homes, we're going to put them in there. So let's go get some homes now. Hey, Blue 6, you're out there. I was just looking at Blue 6 is joining us here on this live broadcast. Hey, I hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I put out some videos earlier on today on YouTube, and I put one. And I made a special video and I put it over there on my website. Alright, so check out that video that I put there. Let me get a power. Let's see what we got here. Let's get the zoning. And we're going to put some homes in here first. Right in here. We're going to wait for these homes to develop before we go in here. Because the problem is, if I put homes here, what's going to happen is they may end up building the home somewhere in the middle here, and I'm not going to have the power plants for it, the transmission lines for it, and I don't want to fill this in with transmission lines. Let them start getting their homes being built over here, and that's set to go there for homes. Let's see if they start building homes. There it goes. First house is going up now, and then we start walking it up this way. All right, along this side here. So we're just waiting for the homes to get built in there. Alright, we'll let those homes get built and see how that goes. We already get it. We're getting a bit of a negative flow of money, and that's because we don't have enough homes or enough businesses or any of that stuff. Let's get the houses built. And we cannot really put companies at this early in the stage. If you put companies, you're going to have a problem. You're not going to have enough workers for the company, and the companies could actually go bankrupt before you even have enough homes, enough workers for it, and it's just going to mess up your budget and the whole thing. There's a lot of bad things going to go wrong. It's better to wait to get enough homes before you start putting any kind of factories or anything like that. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. Just, a lot of things in your head, and you know how things are going now globally. Blue 6 was asking me a question, and he's over there on YouTube, and I have I'm doing this as a live broadcast, and he's asking me some questions over there at the messenger. But no, I'm fine. Just things wandering through my head, and I had to air that out and make sure that people understand where we're at this moment in time. You know, I won't discuss what I have on those other channels. I won't discuss it here. This is completely separated from those other channels. So let me just continue to play here on this game here. I got enough people moved in there. That's looking good. All right. Now I didn't want to fill in this row here with people. I wanted to make the city separated from here. All right. So I can put some homes in here and develop this a little bit for homes, but I didn't want to go full crazy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a transmission tower. All right. And let me get the transmission tower lines in there. And we're going to run some transmission towers from there. And we're going to run them around the back here. It looks like we're not going to be able to run it around the back, but no, not to worry. We'll run it around the front because I don't think I'm going to put any homes there at all. It's just going to be a place where you can go back there and visit your relatives or whatever, but it's not going to have any homes there. So there you go. So what I do now is I will start building this area right here. I will start zoning this area, and I'm going to start off with this one first. Let them build the homes there first before I start putting everything on here, because I don't want this skipping around. The power has been provided to them close enough right here where they should get power. Alright. And then what I'll do out here is, yeah, I'm okay there. What I want to do is possibly get a bit of a separation going on with these houses and start making a small community over here. And I will run a line. We'll put some homes back here because they're already connected with power. All we got to do is get in some pipelines in there. All right, but I'm not going to go too far with that. I don't want this connected all the way. All right, and this will close the circuit right there, and I'll separate that from there. And what we're going to do then is get some pipelines in there. So let me go get some pipelines. And we don't have to put too much pipelines in there because we already got a pretty much pipelines are covering it pretty much. So we come up there, supply that. And we can close off the loop here. Close off this area in case in the future we need it for something. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put some homes in there. So we already got about 58 people moved in. So let's get some homes in there. Hey, no, not constructions. Homes is what I want to get. Okay, here you go. Alright, we can put this entire area right here with homes. Okay. That will make sure that that's been zoned in for homes. And there we go. We'll put the houses. That's been now zoned for homes. And people are going to start building their homes in there. Let's see how we're going across the street here. And this other neighborhood. See what I'm doing right now? This project is a little different from my other projects. What I'm doing is creating districts. Little districts right now. Alright, well, I got one district here. We're going to get another district here. Further on, we're going to make a small little industry district. Alright, and then we're going to keep making these little districts. We're not going to jam everything together. Alright, and we're going to separate some things. Here's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can get a little commercial stuff going on here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it in there. Anything commercialized, too. Let's see. Let's see, we'll put something there commercial. Let's see if we can get a little commercial going stuff in there. I'm not sure what's going to be able to go in there. It's kind of tight. Alright. Now the houses have gone in there, as you can see. Alright. See where we're at here. So we got some houses in there. We got a little bit of more houses being built on this side. And the town continues to grow. Alright. Alright, we got enough houses in there. What we're going to do is we'll put another house, put some more houses on this side. and that will get that going for more houses, so people can start building their homes in there too. Make sure that. Let me see. I put it in there. Yep. All right. So that's been the district has been put in there. People, so we're at 144 is what we got now, and the town is beginning to grow here. Okay. We had a little convenience store put in here, some kind of small store one there, so we did have enough room for at least for a gas station. So we got a gas station in there. It seems like a small gas station in there. All right. So that's going to be continued to build there. Let's see what's going on over here. We may start already looking at putting another zone in there for homes. And I think we can already do this zone right here. Alright, get the homes in there. Let me see if I can hurry up, because this one may actually need one right in the middle of a road. Because we have a little bit of space in there we can fill in. Alright. And let me get the zoning in there. Cover that. Alright, that should be fully covered now. Alright. So if you look at the red number right next to the budget for the city, you look at that red number, I believe that number right now is falling. And this is what you want. You want it to go into a positive territory. And right now it's gone to 1,067. And I believe the next number might be like 1,000. Yeah, there it is, 1,053. So we're moving in positive territory. We're going to end up in positive flow of money. This is what we want. When still at this point in time, we're not building any factories. We want the town to grow and have enough people so we can then be able to support factories with employees. All right, so let's continue to build there. All right, and the traffic's coming in with no problem. All right, and we have District. Let's call this District 1, and we'll call the other one District 2 there. All right, we could widen it up a little bit. We're trying to get a nice look. Here is what we're trying to get. All right, we don't bunch up everything. We have small neighborhoods, you could say. And we could actually widen it up a little bit more, but I want to keep separations between the neighborhoods. I don't want to bunch them up. Alright. So what I'm going to do here is on this neighborhood, I'm possibly going to spread it a little bit more this way. And on this neighborhood, I'm going to start filling this in here. No, I'm going to allow the separation of the highway and the neighborhood on that. Alright, but I want to spread a couple more homes in this direction. Matter of fact, I'll just spread that way. I won't spread the other way. So we're going to build a couple more rows in here. And we'll put another... because I want to come from the back side here. I don't want to come from the... no, that's fine right there. Alright. And we'll come back here. And this is going to be this block here. I don't want to tie it into the main road. I still want to keep the separation going here. Alright. So what I do is I'll right there. And this area is now separated from the main road. So once you turn that off, it's going to look like this. Alright. We go in there. Let's let the houses continue to be built up here before we add new houses. And we're soon to be moving to positive territory. Okay. Alright. Homes are coming in. This is what we want to get. We want to get the homes to come in here. Alright, let me now speed up this a little bit more. Because I had it on first gear, you could say. I moved it up to second gear now. And this will start helping everything here move a little faster now. Alright. So there you go. We got some moving trucks coming in, going around, and things are developing here. Alright. I want to get this place populated first in here. This one and this one before I start possibly putting out small companies in here. I'm planning on putting some companies in this area. Alright. As you can see, people are coming in. They're started moving in. and things are beginning to flow correctly here. We're now at 844, and it's improving. The numbers continues to improve, and I feel like we're going to get into a positive territory not too far from now. All right, let's check out to see if the homes are being built. When you notice that the homes are not being built at the speed you want, sometimes what you have is a shortage in company. You can go through your information about how you're doing. Just go over here and go down where it says Info View, and this is going to start giving you an idea where you're at. All right, let's go start looking at what we have. Water is good. Police is not. We haven't put any prisons or jail or police stations, but nobody. It's low crime. Fire hazard is a little bit in the middle. Nah, I wouldn't do anything right now with it. Health is almost down in the middle. In one part, you could say average health 55. Of course, education. That's one thing they're gonna know right away. I don't put it right away. I usually never put that right away. All right. Let me see what they got here. Okay, pollution. There should be almost no pollution because there's no factories. All right. Here, oil drums. We got nothing for the windmill. Traffic is okay, of course. Very light traffic. Let me see what's going on here as this develops. All right. Make sure that the housing zoning is okay. Put a couple houses here. All right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna need a little bit of business going here. So let's get some zoning for business for some of the factories, and we're coming down here for factories. So we're gonna do our first row of factories right here. We put that in. We're not gonna put nothing on this side, on none of these, just here. And then we're gonna wait to see if we start developing some factories, and there they go. Factories start coming up now. The problem with the factories, you put in too many factories, they're gonna start asking for workers, and you're gonna have a situation. You see the meter down there. There's a shortage on factories, basically. So as soon as the factories go up, you're going to see the meter going down because we're getting more and more factories coming in. All right. So you see more factories came in there, and now this should help the employment, the housing situation. We should get houses now being built. More houses coming in, more people find jobs, and they'll move into the city. All right. As this, you have to balance things out there. All right, and we need to add a commercial area, an area that has a little bit of commercial, you could say. So what we can do here is we can develop the side here to add a little bit of commercial stuff around here. All right, and don't go crazy with the commercial stuff. Just one area there will be fine. 2 areas will be fine. And that will start now building in the commercial area. Let's make sure that we have the water floating in there, because we may not have pipes in there. Okay, we got pipes, and we should have power pretty soon in there as the houses get in there. And make sure that everything was zoned the right way. Make sure the things was zoned. It was zoned the right way. I don't put there in the middle because I may have to expand the highway, so I'll leave that with nothing there. All right, let's see what's going on here as far as the building goes, as far as things go. It's not too shabby. More houses are being built over here, I can see. All right, as this fills in, and then let's see what's going on with the buildings, the companies. We're gonna add more companies in here, so we're gonna go pick up some roads. We're gonna make not too many companies here because I want to add also. I want to be able to district this out also. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and not get heavy on the companies. All right. And we'll come back here. All right. And we'll put a road here for something that we might do in the future here. Just put a road out here. All right. This now we'll put in some we'll do the zoning on that, and we'll bring in a row of businesses in there, and put one more. We'll leave that for now, and see how fast they're going to be building here. There you go. Companies are being built. What I want to do is I want to isolate this to a small little island here, and then I'm going to push more houses up here. And we have a little bit of power problem here, and this has to do with the transmission towers are not in that area. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull a transmission tower out there. Let me get a transmission tower. We should have power. Yeah, we're going to have to pull a transmission tower out. Alright. Let's see if we can tie it up to here. And I believe we may have gotten the power there, yeah. Alright, that should be providing power here to the commercial area. Alright. So we got a little division. This is the look we're trying to get. It's going to get, of course, it's going to look a lot better. But we're not bunching up things. We had a little problem with water here, and we'll have to fix that. Alright, let's make sure that we get water, the water supply in here. Alright, go out here, because this is going to continue. And we'll put some water in here, tie that to here. Alright. That should be enough right there for water right now. Factories are going, and the housing situation here will probably get better. Here we got new houses coming up. 2 more houses are coming up here, as we're beginning to balance this entire thing. Alright. And we got another house being built back here. Alright. There you go. Let me check the situation for zoning here for the residential area. Alright. We can add another block of zoning right here. And we'll leave that block there for now. Let's see how the housing, the business area is doing. It's developed pretty good. Let's add another area right here for business. And we're going to add one here in front. Alright. And we'll let that develop. The business, it's a good thing about businesses is they're going to start giving you a positive income. You collect a lot of taxes off businesses, and you can start making money. We're almost about to go into positive territory as far as money flow goes. We're down to $99, and we'll keep going down on the negative number, and we're going to end up in a positive number here very soon here. Alright, we're just right now to 76, 63, and it continues to move. Houses are continuing to be built here. Alright. And this is what we want to see. We want to see this open neighborhood, not bunched up with everybody else, not something that ties in. Because what I gave you in my first, you can say in my first 5 videos, I'm giving you an idea on how the program works, on how how you budget and all this. This stage right now here on video 6, it's more advanced. All right, we're just moving up to the more advanced course. You could say, oh, it's still a beginner, but it's giving you an idea now for design. Alright, it's what it's giving you an idea how to design and how not to bunch up cities, bunch up the housing situation. You have an urban area, you have little separated little towns, you got a little bit of commercial going on in here, and you're not bunching up the city into one big giant massive city, you know. And you're right now it's urban life, you could say, a little housing here and housing there. Somebody in the middle has not developed this land, we'll leave it like that. Alright, so over here at the business wise, so you can see the commercial side, commercials are going up. This is what we want to see. Alright, I think these are houses going up here. I'm not, no, they're not. Let me see. Yeah, these are commercials. And then there we're going to put houses as that moves on and begins to fill in. All right. So we are finally now in a positive flow of cash. We're now making 288 positive flow, and you can see the income continues to increase there. The positive flow of money continues to increase. There you go. We have reached a milestone here. At this point in time, you could take a loan. I don't think I'm taking. I've done my last 3 scenarios. I'm not taking the last 3 or 4. I'm not taking any loans at all. Because you start making money, you don't have to get yourself into any kind of debt. All right. Let's see if my zoning here is correct, because I see an area that's not. Make sure that everything got filled in there. Okay, we got this area still in front here. So we're going to put that zoning in there. And there. Alright. And we'll put a little commercial zoning in there. Right there. Alright. So there you go. And maybe we'll add another commercial zoning right here. Alright. So that gives it a little bit of neighborhood there. It's not too cluttered. And the city's looking nice as we develop here. And of course, as soon as you hit the big milestone of I believe it's 440 something, you're going to get an extra. You're going to get rewarded $20,000, and this is right away going to help you to expand anything you want to here. Okay, factories are still being built here. I'm not planning on putting anything here until I get this area built up, and then I'm going to probably come here, move my factories over here, and just build an island here of factories and get out of here. I don't want to push any more factories in there. Next factory zone will probably be all the way out here. All right. I don't want to go crazy with factories in there. All right. And just continue to build. And I'm going to put another residential area. You see what you got here? This is trash. You got to get trash in there. All right, so we're going to get trash over here at the factory zone. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put a trash dump in here, a trash landfill. And let me see what I can put it here. I want to keep it inside the factory zone. That's what I want to keep it right here. That will be the landfill. It's going to be away from my homes over there. All right. Alright, this is a little problem that last time I had the same problem and I forgot all about it. Before they start develop any more stuff in there, I want to cut the highway in here, because they'll start messing this up. Alright. I don't want homes in that middle part. I don't want no highways in there. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here and then wait for this here. Wait a minute. And then we're going to pull that one out. It's going to be a new area the highway's going to go to. Alright. Let's see how much money that's going to cost. That's about 3,000. Okay. I don't know why it's not cutting there. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll put the highway, we'll bring it out here. And we'll grab another span of this highway. And we'll move that all the way out here. That's for future stuff. We have a little problem with power. I think I cut off the power there with the transmission towers. Not to worry, we'll fix that. Putting in the highway, I cut that up by mistake. We'll get that fixed. I'll put in the right there, and as long as you get into the blue part, you'll be okay. There you go. That's gonna get power back in there. So our landfill is there. It's just a matter of time before they get. Now, what you want to do is landfill. It's very important that you, when you're able to get the clear, when you clear for it, you'll put in an incinerator in here, because the landfill can get filled in right away really fast, especially when you have companies. Alright. So we're out here, as you can see. And now what we're going to do, we have this area in here pretty much filled in with houses. Let's get more housing in there. So we're going to continue to put houses in here. So we're going to put that area for houses and this area for houses. Let that build up before you add any more houses, and the area will continue to build it. Alright. And see how nice that looks? Yeah, it looks really nice. Alright. And then what we do is we'll bring that all the way out here somewhere. But we're going to start moving away from these factories. And I may build another factory island over here. Away from the city, from the towns. I may put another factory island over here. This is pretty much done, this one here. Alright. And I want to do is possibly put another one on this side. What I want to do is we will expand this neighborhood here a little bit. Once these houses get all completed, we may end up expanding this neighborhood here a little bit. But there's going to be always some room between. We're not going to pile things up on each other. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll continue to run this way. And remember, we're going to have to then, at one point, we're going to have to curve that highway, because we're going to tie the highway to this right here. Alright, that's going to be tied to that. Alright. So we're going to continue here. Okay, where are we at now here? So this is looking good. Alright. Let me see what my zoning is here. I just may end up making this entire area up front a commercial zone. So we'll do that. We'll make that entire area up front a commercial zone. The houses are going to go in the back. Alright. Houses already been going up here. And the factory zone, like I said, is already filled in with the factories that I want. And I want to build another small factory zone out here, away from the city. We're going to build another small factory zone here. Alright. Let's see where we're at. Okay. So I'm going to do is, I'm going to get a road. What I want to do is, I want to bring out this road here to connect with the other factory zone. Alright, let's bring it here. And this one's going to go across. And this will go across to the second zone area of factories. Alright. And we'll put a couple factories in here. Not much. Just a couple factories is gonna go in there. Alright. There you go. That's gonna be the new factory zone. Alright. As we continue to build this area. Alright. And then later on, we're going to get our urban areas are going to get a little bigger and bigger. We have the smaller ones here, the smallest factories in this side here. Now we're going to end up probably making a little bit more urban area here, because later on we're looking at cities and all this. All right. So that's looking pretty good. All right. So what I want to do now is bring in a little bit of companies in here. Let me see what my transmission towers are at, because I'm going to have to bring in some water. Let's do the water first. And we're going to bring in some pipelines in here. Alright. And this should pretty much cover. It's almost covered. Let me go down here and bring in a pipeline in the middle here. Alright, that's gonna. There you go. We just hit another milestone. Let me go back to the pipes. I wasn't able to lay it down, that down. So there you go. All right. So now we're going to add a couple more companies in there. Let's go find the zoning. And we'll add companies. Let's keep them on this side. Let's not put nothing on the road here. Just keep your keep them in the inside here. You can put some in there. All right. That will add some companies in there. You know, you could add it. You could add one. You could add like an entry for these factories there. But that's about it. And let me see what else they had some more. We're gonna add those other later, as the need comes in. We had too many factories. We don't have enough people to support those factories. What I want to do is I'm going to expand the housing situation here. All right. And I want to do is I want to get an expansion here going. Let me see how far I want to expand. I don't want to go too far with it. And I'm going to leave that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that. And I want to take this out. I want to make sure I'm lined up over there. Because I'm about to turn that way. Alright. Alright. I don't know, for whatever reason. I'm going to have to destroy that. Because I ended up getting the wrong highway there. Let me see. And we're going to take off the span. This is not the right highway for this. We're going to put the bigger highway in there and make it look nice. Alright, let me get... And I believe that one is this one here. Alright. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I'm keeping an eye where I'm going to be turning off here soon. Because I got to make a bridge here. Alright. So this is basically, let me see, this is a two-way or two-lane highway. I believe it is a two-lane. It's one way and then the other way. So it's good. Alright. So we'll leave that there. Oh, wait, why? Oh, I forgot about the, damn it, I forgot about the transmission towers that I had to put in there. Let me run transmission towers from here. Let's see if I can get them across the street here. There you go. That will provide the power they need so they can get going there. Alright, so our cities continue to develop. We got space, I think. Well, we'll have to purchase that area to put more stuff in there. But what I want to do now is, once we put a bridge in there, we'll tie that into here. And now this road here is going to change. I'm going to end up changing this road here to a smaller road. Alright, so I'm going to bring in a smaller road. Let's see if I can bring in a... they're still locked here. Okay, so I'm just going to change this road here now. I just want to add a couple of houses here. That's what I want to do. Alright. I don't want that there. No, I definitely do not want that there. It's going to create a bottleneck. So let me dynamite this. Get this out of the way, you can say. Alright. You can have it. Let me see if I can get that. There you go. So what I want to do is I want to bring this road here. I don't want to do that. I want to bring in from here. I'm going to bring that in here. And then I'll create a little bit of a court here. Alright. That's good enough right there. Alright. This road, like I said, that road's going to come out here to the highway, to the main highway, to the other connection of this highway. And that's going to cost a lot of money to that, but we're not doing it that now. What we're going to do is we're going to put some homes in here. We're going to put some piping in there. So let's get some pipes in there. We got some pipes in there already. We just got to finish off the area here. Okay. Let's just go over here. I want to go short. I want to go too long here. Alright. And now we can go ahead and we got to also see where's the electrical going to be coming probably across over there. Alright. So we're going to move some of the electrical. I mean some of the zoning. And we'll do some zoning here. Put a couple houses in there. Get them away from the factory. Don't get them out. There should be nothing on this side of the road, because you want to keep this empty here. Put some houses in here and along the highway here. Alright. And I don't want houses in there. Just want houses in here. Alright. And then we're going to have to put a police station over here. As you can see, we have a little bit of situation there developing. So we're going to be able to afford that by now. So let's get our first police station put in here. And we'll put it right here. There you go. And of course we're going to have to put a fire station in here too. There you see, this is the problem that I was worried about. Not enough workers. Okay, we got a police station in there. They may go and expand some residential area. So I'm going to give me that big avenue that we have. Alright, and I'm going to span that one out here. See what that's going to cost me. 2,000 right there. Alright. And we're going to move that over here, right over here. Alright, what we're going to do now, they need workers, and we're going to provide some workers for them. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're lined up here. Pretty good. So let me get some, what I want to do is start getting some areas for the homes that are going to be built away from the factories. And let me get the homes built in here. Okay. And you know we're on the borderline here. Can't go too much unless I purchase the property there. So I am planning on buying that area in there, but I don't want to build there now. Let's keep homes right on this side, and we just want to keep a separation here for these homes. Alright. Alright, this is going to be the residential area. That usually means that you need to put another power plant. So we're going to have to put in we're going to have to bring in another power plant in line really fast. Then you pause the game when you have a lot of that stuff like that, until you get some things going. So we're going to have to bring in another power plant in there. So we'll pick up a power plant, and let's put that inside the this area of businesses. We'll put the power plant in there, so we can get it clear for it. Oh, we don't have enough money. We have to get on this one. We'll have to get a loan because of building this road. I don't have enough money to get that power plant. So that doesn't matter. We'll get the loan, and on there. Alright, that will bring in $20,000. And let me pause there. I'm paused there. Let me get the power plant now. Alright, right in there. And that's going to provide the power needs. It should provide enough power needs here. Oh, we may also need a transmission tower. That's right. We need transmission tower. That was also the problem there, that we don't have transmission. But I'm sure that we're coming also very close to using up almost all our power because of everything that we have here. So let me bring in the transmission tower. There you go. Oh, that's going to bring in power. Now what we're going to do is we have to move a little quick here before those companies go out of business. And we have to start building the residential area in here. We got the pipe, we got our water source in there. So I'll put the residential areas in there. Alright. Let me ring in some power. Why is the power still not on? The power should have been on. Oh, let me get that off pause. Promise I have it on pause. Alright. And I'll bring in some power from there all the way in here. And we should be good to go there. Let me just want to run a power line through here. Alright, it doesn't allow me to run that power line. Let me see if that gets me over here. That should get that. And let's see if we start getting some more companies, some more people moving in. There's got a house being built up already. Alright. Alright. These two here, these two lines are going to feed a city, hopefully around here somewhere. We're going to be putting in a city in there. And in that area. As you can see, we're going from those small roads and we're beginning to widen the roads. Because you're going to have a lot of traffic congestion in the cities. Let's see what's going on here as if we can start getting some homes being built in here. This area here is pretty much filled in. Alright. With homes. We're not going to bug with that too much there. And this area right now, we're going to get houses being developed here. And those are going to serve. I had a feeling they were going to do that. Build the houses where they don't belong. Instead of building it over there by the transmission tower. Not to worry, we'll just pull a new tower in. Okay, let me see if I can come from along the line here, along the side here. And I'll pull in some towers, some lines in there. This should do it right here. Alright. This should get the power they need now. Why is it saying water when I put in the water? Oh, I didn't put the power. I thought I put the pipeline in there. Not to worry. We'll put in our pipelines in there. Let's come out here to around here. And we'll bring in some more pipelines. We'll get from here. Alright, those pipelines are in, the water's in there. And now the complaints are going to go away. Alright. Okay, traffic is floating pretty good. And things are looking pretty good. We're up to quite a few people moving in. Let's just check to see where we are with factories and all that. That's enough factories right there on this one. Hey, how's it going out there? We got somebody joining us here on YouTube. Welcome aboard. And we're still here working, building up our city here. This, like I told people, I have a series out here, like around 6 videos on the beginner stage. We're now a little bit more advanced because the first one, the cities are like everything is on top of each other. What this one now is, what we're doing is we're creating separation between the neighborhoods, factories, and other neighborhoods. And this starts to give you an idea for designing, all right, as we move on here. We also got a positive income coming in, which is good. And now we just hit another milestone here. Alright. Now we're gonna have to look at some schools in here that I have not put it. I haven't put those in, and the healthcares, of course. Let me get some healthcare in here, and I'm gonna move that one to my area that's a little bit more populated than other places, and I'll put that in here. And right next to it, I'm gonna put a school. All right. Alright. There you go. So that right there, we got a school, we got a healthcare, and we're gonna move some. We're gonna have to put a fire station here pretty soon on this side. Alright. Alright, city continues to build up here pretty good as we move on here. And our factories and everything is on that side. We're having the division that we want. Remember that we're going to be hopefully moving our road all the way up here, and we're going to tie it into this highway on this other side. For right now, we're staying on this side and building up this area before we do anything like that. Alright. Make sure this is pretty nice and built here before we move on. We don't want to bunch up these factories. We kind of keep some space in between them and makes it look a little bit better. And neighborhood's the same thing. What we have is a little cut here in the road. Okay, I have nothing. That road has to have a bridge going across. That's why I said, why does the road look like that? It's because we have to get a bridge across here. Eventually what this will do is we'll end up turning this into commercials later on. These houses over here. Alright, and this down here will be going that way, probably more residential area. Alright. Population continues to grow. We're still getting a positive feed here. Let me check my budget to see what, because once you put in the school, you're going to start getting a negative budget. You're going to start losing money. Let me put that on pause because I can see that's exactly what's happening right now. Alright, one of the remedies to that is to bring in a couple more companies. Alright, so I can bring in a couple more companies in here, and it's possibly what I'm going to do is I'll put another layer of companies in here, finish off this layer in here. Let's see where we can get a layers. Oh, that's where the dump is at. Alright, and this is going to start to pay for those schools that I put in, the school and the hospital that I put in. So hopefully the companies will start developing there, and that should bring in some more income to pay for the school. Alright, let's get that off pause. And let's see if we start getting some companies being built. Right, already we're getting some, I think we're going to be getting some companies there really soon. Let's see. I gave it this zone and I gave it on this side, I believe. Alright, it'll take a little while, but I think companies will go in there. And over here, why is it that we have a water situation still here? That's somewhere I missed a pipe there. Oh, here it is. I left a dead zone there. Let me cover that. Alright. That takes care of that. Houses are still being built. And eventually, okay, we have stopped the bleeding out of funds. Now we're getting a positive flow coming in. This is what we wanted to get. Alright. We had a little bit more companies over there. As you can see, we already got one building going up. And all that's going to add more income there. Alright. There you go. Okay. What I want to do is I want to bring a small road over here for the factories on this side. And I want to tie that road. Not that kind of road. I want to bring a small road, not a large road. Alright. And that just makes another road in there. Alright. So that gives us this kind of look. And allow that to develop. We could put a couple more factories possibly up front here, but we gotta watch out for the neighborhood. Because if we get too close, it's just gonna ruin the neighborhood. Literally, it will ruin the neighborhood. Alright. So we add another roll in there, possibly add a couple more factories in there. But we need to get more people in here before we add more factories. Alright. So that's continuous. Now let's look at the commercial situation. People want commercial, you know, they want to go shopping, they gotta have a place to go shopping. Some of these little dead zones, that's where I put some of the commercial areas. Alright. So I got commercial areas in here that I can, some places I can put some stuff in there. Alright. So that's going to be good right there. And I had a dead zone here for commercial, for housing. Let me fill that in. Alright. So that's going to continue to develop there. Alright. As we move these bigger highways down here, this area is going to be where the city will be built, where you have more concentration of city. Alright. I may end up crossing that road, that highway along the back here. And what that will do is then connect me on this side. We'll continue to build some more residential areas in there. Alright, the highway looks pretty good right now, as it is. Alright. People coming in, they're doing their stuff. Some are going to factories, some are going to the residential areas out there. Alright. And things continue to improve here. Eventually we'll get the bridge across here, and we'll tie that road over there to it. Alright. Let's see how it's going with the let's see how the housing situation here is going. Okay, we can develop this entire zone in here for housing, actually. Let me check out residential area. And this is what I'm going to do here. I'll put the housing right up the highway right here. Okay. So we put the houses right up there to the highway. Alright. That will go right in there, and actually it will look nicer, I think. This road here is just going to continue to go. And possibly that one too. Let me check to see if I have enough water in there. Water pipelines. The water pipelines are enough. And it's been zoned for housing. Alright, over here we got our houses being developed. And it's looking pretty good. Alright. Well, so everything's positive so far. No complaints. Pretty much we're in the clear as far as complaints go. And we're going to have to add, I'm sure soon we're going to have to add a police station in this area, possibly, or fire station. Alright, let me see what my, what can we do for fire station, because we're going to have to add a fire station in there. The fire department. I want to get the fire department set up on the main highway here so it can reach different size. I'll put the fire department in there. It'll take care of all the way down there. And it'll take care of some of the stuff on this side. Alright. So there you go, fire department's in there. Let's see if we can use that little corner there for a residential or a commercial area. Right in there. I'll put a little commercial area there. Alright. Make sure that I'm sure I zoned that for you. I did zone that for houses, but I didn't realize this should have not been zoned for houses in there. Let's see if I can get. Because I don't want to zone this area here for houses. I don't want that look in there. I don't want those houses in there. Yeah, I removed those houses from there. Yeah, I just don't want those houses in there. Alright. See how we're looking here. Okay, I think I did zone this for business. No, I haven't. because we're going to add another little area here for a couple more companies. But I want to make sure first I have enough houses to support the new companies. So right now, let me get the highway. Let me continue to put in a couple more areas for houses in here. I think I ran out of room completely on this side. Yes, we have. Okay. So we're looking at possibly a purchase of this side here. Or on this side of the highway. And I don't want to do this side of the highway. What I want to do is possibly get houses on that side. Let me look at the land situation here. Alright. And we'll look at the land situation. We're going to be... If we buy on this side... We're just going to be able to make a little bit of houses. If we buy this side, we're going to be able to make an urban area, but is that bridge right now my concern? It's making that bridge there. And spreading the houses out this way. Alright. What I wanted to do is add more urban area on this, but it's, the way the zoning, the map is not going to allow me to add that way. It's going to cut off right here and make a big block here. It's going to add a very small area. And here I want to add more of a city. Let me see what the cost is going to be for the bridge. Let's see what the cost of the bridge is. Alright, it is a double span bridge here. One that looks a lot nicer. Let's see what we can go here. If we bring out a bridge out here, what are we looking at here? We're looking at 5,000 here to put the bridge in there. Alright. Alright, so we spent 5,000 to bring in that bridge. That bridge is going to go all the way up there. But for right now, we're just going to need to get some houses. My mic on there. Alright. Got the mic back on. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move some of the power across here. And roads and all this, and we're going to start making some houses on this area. Alright, let me see if I can get some power in here. Alright, transmission towers. Let's see how we're going to take this out that way. And how much is that going to cost us? It will cost us 600. I can see what happened there too. Let me see if they got the... No, I think I have power supply in there. I should have no problem. I don't want to bring the towers from there. I'm going to move them over here, because this is the area I want to build the houses at. So I'm going to move the towers across here. And put them right in here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put a road in there. We're going to build, we're going to expand this double road a little bit. Add a little bit more of that road. Right around. Let me start making my way towards that. I'm almost there. So right about there. Alright, we're going to put it right there. And then I'm going to start getting a little smaller roads. And we're going to start making our neighborhood here. A new neighborhood. Wait a minute. Let's make sure I have the right one here. Okay. We're going to expand out here. And we'll make ourselves another small neighborhood in here. We'll go all the way up to the power source. That we want to make sure we're tied to. How much are we waiting? Looking at 1,000 here. Alright. And then we're gonna go and start making a brand new neighborhood in here. Another small community neighborhood. Later on we can start tying these together. But right now we don't have to do that. Alright. Alright. Alright, that leaves that there. That leaves us very tight budget. The problem is we haven't moved on our water. And I just realized that. The water is going to cost a bit of money here to get it across here. Let's see if I can move the pipe from here. It's not going to be cheap. Alright, got water source up here that's 980. I got here 380. 600. And I think what we're going to do is we'll move the water up here. Okay, we should have enough money now to do what we want to do here. Okay, we'll get the water all the way out here. And this is like around 900. We're going to hold off there with water. And we'll do some zoning here and there. We'll get some houses in here. In the area of this water, we get the houses in there. Alright. So you see the houses going up right away, and we'll start getting a positive income. We're going to put in more water in there, more streets, and build this little area in here as an urban area. Alright. There's a break there with the towers, but they're actually connected by land here. They're connected to the electricity is connected there. What I can do is I can remove the. Let me see if I can remove that transmission tower so it doesn't look that bad. I just want to remove one tower here. I don't want to remove the entire. Oh, great! I just removed the bridge. That's not what I had in mind. It may force me to get a loan that I don't want to get. Let me see how much the bridge is going to cost me now that I just removed by mistake. Wow, nice one. 3,000. 3,000. I'm just barely there. 3,000. 3,300. Put that bridge back in there. How can we be out of water when I ran the water pipelines? Unless the lines didn't run. Let me go see. Let me go check out the situation with water. We may be running out of water. Alright, let me pause that. What is the situation with water? No, water's still good. Why is the pipelines not in there? They must be cut off somewhere. Let me get the water. Check the waters in here. Because I thought I ran the pipelines in there, unless there's a cutoff right here. There it is. It didn't go all the way down to the end here. So now I gotta connect it somewhere. Why the water did not go all the way down to the end? I don't know. Well, they got the house right there. Let me see if I can pull the pipe through here. Alright, that should get the water going over there. And there it is. There's their water. Alright. So water's in there. And what we want to do is we want to continue to develop this neighborhood. Let's see where the water is at. If I came, I'm sure I came all the way up here. Yeah, I'm good to go there. So we can put more zoning in there. More houses zoning right here. Here we might not be able to do it, but here we can. Alright. Get some more houses being built in there. Alrighty. And you know these little areas, you can call them almost residential islands. You could say later on we'll put more stuff around it, but we'll just try to keep space between things. All right, so it doesn't look like one big giant clutter mess. And the two main highways here, those are going to be running into the city. And this road here will probably end up being, these houses may end up being demolished, where this road then ties into this one here. It feeds two roads feeding the bridge, which will come all the way up here and feed these this highway here. It costs a lot of money to put up those roads that way, so I'm not going to do that right now. All right. So what we're doing now is we're just building the rest. We're just going to get enough money here to start putting in some roads and pipes in here and build up this little residential area. Let me see what kind of roads I can get in here. I want to go all the way up here. I want to come in behind this. And we're going to come along the border right here. And we're going to tie that over here. 1,800, 1,200. We're not there yet. 1,400. We still need a little bit more money to be able to get that road all the way over there. I'll leave that road right there right now, and let me see what the situation with the water is. Alright, what I want to do is I want to bring some water out here. And then I can go ahead and zone that area. I can zone both sides of that area. And I want to put some commercial in there. Maybe a small little convenience store in there. Maybe a gas station. Something else in there. Alright. So that's good right there. Oh, we put it, that's why that road was so expensive. We put in another major highway there. That's all fine, because maybe there'll be a secondary bridge coming in here to feed the city that we're going to probably be making in there. You know, not here, but possibly around here, this area. Inside that triangle right there. The city might be going in there, so I guess it's alright. That's not what I wanted. I'm not happy with it. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Alright, it's just gonna spend, it spends a lot of money to build that road. That's why that road was so expensive. Alright. But we already got that zone for houses, so we'll see how that goes. Let me get a road in there before they start cutting me off here. And we'll get a couple more roads in there. Wait a minute. What is that road? We're doing that again. We're putting this is a double lane road. That's another mistake. Why in the heck? I hate that one that does that. It should be here, not that double lane road. That's spend all that money for nothing there. It's just supposed to be a simple neighborhood road. That's the only thing I wanted to get into. I spent all that money on that silly road there. As a matter of fact, it looks so damn bad, I'm gonna have to just get rid of it. I really don't care if it costs money, but it just looks really dumb, that road there. And let me go and correct this, put the right road in there. Wait a minute. Make sure that I'm in the right place here. Okay, now it makes sense here. Alright. And we have some more money to... Let's put another road right there. Oh, that's gonna build that neighborhood pretty good there. Alright. Let's look at our zoning situation in water. There we go. Okay, water here. Let's get some pipelines in there. We don't have enough water to complete this. I mean, enough money to complete it. We need about 1,200 here. So we're gonna have to wait a little to finish that off there. Need around 1,200 just to finish that pipe. You know, when you're making a positive income, no problem. You can wait a little bit, make the money, and then go ahead and put it. And as long as I'm making this positive money coming in, I'm okay. There we go. We should have enough money now to complete the pipe here. All right. There you go. So now we got enough money to complete the pipe. We have the power in there. We got everything going there. Let's get that zoning going. And let's start putting some houses in here. Alright. And we can get some houses in here already because there's houses already built on that side. Alright. We're going to wait a little bit before putting more houses there. Now we're going to be looking at some factories here. And we're going to possibly put some factories in this area in here. We'll go to this side, add a couple islands in there for factories as we continue to grow here. We'll keep the factories on one side here. Alright. Let's see how the houses are going here. Pretty good. Houses are being built. Good. Let's check out the water situation, where we're at here. Water's okay, sewer's okay, electrical is okay, and health is okay. School, it's on a bit of a yellow on there. Police is okay. Fires, we may need to improve that. But as you can see, we're moving along here. And we got a major avenue here. We're going to tie that one with the bridge down here. And we'll put some stuff in here once we purchase this land over here. Alright. And the neighborhood here continues to grow. Alright. Let me see. We're going to put some houses in here. Now that we got, you can say they're close by for electrical. What I may end up doing now is on this side. I want to keep an open road there. I don't want to go too far up that way. Alright. Just basically make a neighborhood on this side. What I want to put is a commercial area right there. Alright. And then the road's going to continue up that way. Alright. Well, things are pretty spread out here. And we'll move into some small, you could say, factory areas over here somewhere. Alright, houses and commercials are going up. Let me see if the commercial has the pipeline. They may not have water. Yeah, they got water. They're okay. Alright, that's the commercial area in there. And the town, the city's right behind it. The the urban areas right behind it. Alright. What we can do is spread out a little bit, because now we're beginning to make these urban areas a little bit bigger. So I'm going to build a road, get the road from here. And I'm going to have to destroy that home. Sorry, dude. Alright. And we're going to come back here. And build that here. Actually, that's a 2-lane highway. That's not what I had in mind, but we may have to cut that. I want to build that here, possibly a small little city on this side. We can see you don't have to put all the cities in one place. You start building up a small city on this side. You build up a small city on this side, and it'll start giving you a nice look there. Alright, so, but I don't want that being stuck together. Get rid of that, and I'm going to go over to the larger road, and I'm just going to spread that out, come out here a little bit here. There you go. And then we're going to go come out here a little bit, and this will tie here. And we're going to probably get into like a city type of deal there. Let's make sure we have water going on here. And as you can see, we made another milestone, and of course we got 40,000 on there. And I'll build this all the way up here, bring in some pipelines in there, because we're going to be making some stuff that way. Alright, pipelines are going to go that way there. Alright, this now allows me to go ahead and put in some zoning for housing in there. Alright, and build this place up. Alright, that'll give me zoning for houses in there. Now we have 42,000. Let's see how much this road's gonna cost. The one that I wanna bring in here, and that's that double strand road. Right now 6,000. Alright, that is a 2-lane highway. Let's see if we can actually get 2 lanes in there. I have a little problem with these roads all the time. We're going 1-lane highway. See, that should not do that. It should just tie it into 1 lane. Why does it do that? I don't get that part. It's like always sometimes there's problems with these roads. See that road? The double lane should go all the way up here and tie it into, but you can't divide the lane up. That part I don't get. I don't like the looks of it right now. Not too happy with it. See what happens if I take it out. This lane, this part right here is what I want out, and I want this part out. Alright, now let me see if I can bring in a single road here. Okay. Kind of an oddball move here. It makes a U-turn on there. Should be a road going here is what it should be. That's what I want to do. Tie that road to there is what I want to do. These roads are always a little complicated for me, and it's just because I don't do a lot of these double lane highways. But it works. Not exactly like I want it, but it works. So we get some traffic going in there on this road. The other thing is, it just doesn't look right. Looks wrong. Let's see what happens if I take this section out. I ended up taking both sections. That's not what I had in mind. So I bring that over here, tied it up with that. And this is the one I want to connect. But it's got to be connected here. Alright, let's see if I was accomplished what I wanted to do here. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, we'll see what happens when traffic comes down here. There's a bit of a goofy look to it. Let's see where he's gonna go. Okay, so he's heading up the wrong way. Well, it's actually 2-lane highway is what it is. Okay, is he gonna be able to go up there? No, that's what I thought. It's the road. That's the wrong road. That's what it is. Let me get rid of this again. It's a 2-lane highway. How in the heck did I manage that one? It's not what I had in mind. Alright, let me go and fix this for 1 lane one way, 1 lane the other way. Let me take this out again and take this out again. Alright. I think this time we get it. We'll see if we get it right now. Alright. Sorry guys. Left you out in the cold. Alright, let me go and get the 2-lane highways. This is what I want. I mean the one-way highway. Alright. This should go right now. And that should have been tied into alright. Now let me see if I can get the other one-way highway to go the other way. Like you can't turn it into a alright. Now let me see what happens when if I can attach this 2 highways there. I think it's hard to put the freaking highway to attach the other one. I'm sure there's somebody out there watching me. Oh, it's not the way you do it. You do this. I just really don't get into a lot of this. I just one road is it. Okay, move that. Can't do that. Well, I don't get it. How in the heck do you move a highway? Well, that wouldn't make any sense. And I just can't move it that way. Does it allow me to do this? Okay, a wacky move there. What's happening is they're going to cross this and they're going to turn around. If they're not going straight. It's just an oddball thing here. Traffic comes in and it's going to start to feed this road here. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's worked out okay. The road, it just has a wacky look to it. Alright, well, as long as it works, I guess. The only thing is we got a road that doesn't make any sense over here. Alright. Just watching the traffic to see how it does here. He comes here. He can only go straight. And he's out of here. More traffic comes in. No problem. Goes up here. And he's set to go into the highway. Alright. Alright, fine with that. I'm sure there's the correct way of doing that. Taking a 2-lane highway and then making singles and moving it up to this double lane. Alright. It doesn't matter because they actually allow or attach a 2-lane highway, possibly a 1-way all the way here and then a 2-lane highway on the other side for once. Possibly more this way. But it's okay. It's the look that I wanted to get, more or less. And let's see what's going on with the houses situation here. Alright, houses have come in. And we gotta pull a police station in here. Let's get a police station in there. Alright, we'll put a small police station in here. We'll put it on the other side here. Right here, let's put it right around here. And that will provide the police for them. And also, let's put a firehouse in there. Alright, let's put a fire building right in here too. Is that a plan? That's not a fire building. Here you go. Let's put a firehouse in there. Fire building. Alright, fire and police right there. And that takes care of that situation there. Alright. So we're looking good. Alright, so we got that one neighborhood in here. Later on, we're gonna do is we're gonna pull another road down this way. We're gonna develop a little bit of factories in there. Not much, a couple factories in there. And this neighborhood, we may actually expand this a little bit more because we're getting now closer to where we're going to start concentrating more and more houses over here. And that's because of and this is going to be possibly another main feed here. And part of the city might be here into this area. And we'll have a little bit more urban concentration over here. Matter of fact, that's probably what I'm gonna do right now. Concentrate our urban areas a little bit more. Let me bring a road over here. Alright, and I'll go behind here. And I'll feed one of these roads right here. There you go. And then I'm gonna see where we're at right here. Probably take that all the way. Fill in this entire area here with some more houses, you could say. Let me come all the way out here. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll put in a bit of houses over here. A bit of a dead end there, but... And we'll go to our pipes. See if we got enough pipes in there. Enough water to come in. Hey, got enough water on this side, not on this side we don't. Let me put some pipes in here. Right up to here. And now we have covered the entire area. And let's bring in a couple of houses and businesses. Well, let's bring in houses in there. Alright. And we're going to bring in a couple commercial areas in here. And we'll also start putting some commercial areas in here. Now I like these long highways to have more like the commercial areas on it. Alright, so that should help out there as this urban area continues to be built up here. Alright. And we continue to spread out that way. Alright, what do we got here? Somebody may have gotten sick or passed away. Let's find out what's going on there. Always go to your information box here and find out what's going on there. I see a deaf person. Okay, we're gonna have to put in a funeral park. You could park in a graveyard, you could say. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to get that. And let me see where they're at right now. The graveyards we're at. I'm not sure if it's over here. Okay, we have to put a graveyard in there. So we're bringing the graveyard. And we'll just put the graveyard here like in the middle between these two cities. These two areas in there. Alright. It kind of separates it from both sides there. Alright. And we'll put that in there. We've had a fire over here. We want to make sure if these properties are damaged. Alright. Hang on a second. Alright. We gotta make sure that we take this out. Alright. Hey, welcome aboard here. We're doing a live broadcast here of the we have some people joining us here in our chat room. And we're doing a live broadcast here of our city. Oh, fire station, where are they at? See if they show up here. Because I had my fire station down there. I had to put a fire station in there. They'll probably show up eventually. I have a fire station somewhere in the middle here. May have to put another one in there. There's the fire. They're running through there. Hey, run! Let me see, because I should have had a fire station in there, in that area. I'm gonna have to park one in there right now. Just make sure things are kept up. There's a fire station right there. There's people. They're showing up right there. And by the time you guys get there, the whole place burned down. And they're gonna take a while to get there. I think the place will burn down. Finally, they get across. Nobody respects them. They need to get across the road there. And there you go. We got some of the firemen coming out, and they're turning off the water. They're turning off to the area. Let me see if the other fire station that I just put in have water source. It may not have a water source. Whoops. No, it has water, so it's good to go. Alright, but that's good, we put it there. As we continue to build this up. And this road here looks kind of funny now, but we're going to have to maybe pull that one out here as a secondary bridge that will head this way. Some of the traffic will start heading up somewhere else. Possibly out that way. Alright. And we're looking good okay over here. And on this side, what do we got going here? We have a break here. Alright. We have water. We need water on this side. So we're going to pull in some pipes in here. Alright. Get some water in there. As this place continues to develop here. Oh, the city continues to grow here. We're in a positive. We're making money here. We're up to 3,252 and moving up. So we're doing okay. Factories here, they're beginning to ask for factories. You can see the slider for factories going up. So we're going to have to put another industrial area in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a road, and I'm gonna come out here. Gonna come out here and start building a new industrial area out here, right across from the other one. All right. And let's give you a little bit more of an industrial park in there. All right, what does that cost? All right. Oh, we just put a little bit of industrial area in there. All right. And we'll bring in some water in there. I get a pipe from over here. Alright, water's in there, and the only thing you gotta do is now bring in some electrical power. And we'll bring that from across there. We'll go to our transmission lines, and we'll just bring in the transmission line in there. That should provide the power there. Now we can go ahead and start zoning this area. Alright, that's been zoned. And possibly some zoning across here. And that should start getting some companies in there. And we have the situation with the rubbish. I don't know if we can put the incinerator yet. Still can't put incinerator, so there's nowhere to dump that trash right now. Or burn it, you could say. We have to just make another area for trash in here. And let's see where we can put that right now. We can probably put it right here on this corner. So we'll bring in another trash area in here. Let's see how far oh, that's right next to the residential area. I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to put that in the new city. I mean, a new area right here. I want to put it inside. If we can, we'll put that inside. Let's see if I can get it going in there inside there. Alright, there you go. And we put the trash in there. And factories are going up already. See, this is why I have this here, because being built on this side, you might have to get that secondary bridge in there. They'll start feeding this side. Alright. So over here, we need a little bit of water. Let's get the water out here. Alright. And let me just tie that up with here. Got a little bit of dead zone right there, but I think we're going to be okay. And the water continues to spread. I mean, the city continues to spread this way here. Alright. Now what I want to do is, let me see if because I gotta move. We're looking at the making a city where where we can put the buildings and so forth. Let me get this boulevard going here. That is the one-way road. Okay, I just noticed that is a one-way road. That's actually a one-way road. How the hell did that happen? How do we get a one-way road there? Gotta change the road there. And I'm gonna pull that out. Let's see where we're at here. Because we're gonna be building possibly the city in here. Another city in here. So I'm gonna stretch that out. Don't spend too much money. I'm putting a lot of money in there right now. All right. And what we're gonna do is we'll tie this one here. There you go. Alright. And we'll start building a bit of a city in there. And we're going to cut off this single road, or 2 roads I guess we got here. It's not that great of a design when you have that major road coming in and then cut this way. Alright. Actually, that should have been another main highway there. So I wanted to cut this. See how much money we got for this. Why is it insisting going that way? Alright, this is empty. Now we're entering into double lanes because we're going to be looking at city-wise here. We're looking at stuff going to the city here. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in a couple of lanes in here. I'll put a cord in here. And just bring that. There you go. And we'll do some residential areas there. Make sure it's got some water in there. We're probably going to get a water call here pretty soon to put in another water plant. Alright. We'll put some houses in there. There you go. And that starts to build up some houses in there. And we'll leave those houses in that area. Let's see what's going on over here as far as the commercial area goes. Okay, we can go ahead and put some more areas for companies in there. And see what we got going there. We got a little bit of, did the fire station burn down? The fire station is right on this side. How can we have a fire right there? That's right next to the police station and firehouse. Alright. So we're getting spread here. Pretty good. Alright, we're done a pretty good spread here. And we're going to be bringing those main rows, 3 main rows, we'll bring them in here for city. We'll bring one into this area on this side here. This one over here, we got that one already tied to the highway. We're going to be looking at a city in here. But we're going to keep the city separated from the urban side here that we're developing right now. Alright. And suburbia is looking okay. Alright. So we're looking good here. Good. Somebody complaining about noise? Well, the only thing I can do is move you out and put in some commercials in there. And that way, no more complaint. That's probably what's going to happen. As we continue to build this up. Alright, we're almost up to 4,000 in our population here. New buildings are coming up. Let me see here if I have a zoning on there. I didn't have the zoning on there. Let me make sure I have the zoning on there. Alright. And that's in there. Houses are in there. Let me put a commercial zone in there. Right in here. Put the little commercial zone in there. Alright. And over at the factory area, we're okay. We're building up some businesses there. Alright. And we're getting to spread this way. We got a little bit of a water situation here. And we'll bring in some more pipes in there. Alright, we'll cover this area in here. Pipes. There you go. So the population is already to 4,000. Alright, as you see, it's not a bunched up city. That's what I wanted to do from the beginning. I don't want to make a bunched up city here. And we're going to bring that over here. This is where the city more or less is going to be at, I think. It's going to be in here. I still really haven't picked it, but it might be here, might be on that side, but that's why you see me bringing up these bigger roads in there, because the city's going to start getting congested. I'm trying to keep the separated here. I got 3 factory areas. This one here, this one across here, and the one on this side. I don't keep them on top of each other. As far as the residential areas, we started off small here, went to like a middle size, expanded a couple more residential areas in here, and then we came across and we started to add a more of a serious residential area. As we continue to get further and further away, you're going to see the area start to getting more and more dense. Alright. Factories, I want to continue to move them this way, away from the city. I have a factory island here, and this may end up being moved another island over here with factories, but not for now. We're not going to move those factories there now. Alright, we'll let this place build up here first. Alright, as the city continues to build up here. And we'll maybe just leave that size of that factory area. Maybe we'll put one in the corner back here somewhere. And we'll start building this up when we're commercialized. We need to get the commercial buildings. We don't have those available yet. Those are the ones. This one is locked, and so is this one. We got to wait till we unlock these here, so we can then have the better residential areas. We still don't have the population for that. All right. What I might do is purchase this side, and I can start moving some. Okay, I knew that was going to happen very soon. I knew that we were going to run into a problem with power, because we're beginning to expand here. Nuclear power plant still not available. We'll bring in another power station in there, and we're going to set up that power station right inside the factory zone. Alright, because this factory zone is going to be eating a lot of power too. Let's see, where do we put this at here? I think this will be good right here. So the factories start providing some power with it too. I mean, the power plant will provide power to the factories, and it will also provide power to the city, to the town here. I think that will be, yeah, there they go. They're gone, and gone. Yeah, I already knew that was going to happen. And I think we should be, very soon, we're going to have to be providing some sewage. And let me go see the stats here, where we're at. Let's go look at the stats. See where we're at in sewage and water. Okay, water, we're going to have to add sewage and water. I told you that was going to happen. Okay. So for right now, let's see where our zoning is at. I want to get some sewer way down here. I may have to run a new pipeline, so be it. But I don't want to put that sewer down in the down up there. So let's go look for the sewage here. Later on, we're going to change these to treatment plants, and it will help out the water quality. We're bringing a pipe in here. Okay. And we're going to have to probably bring some power in there too. No problem. We'll give the power to the plant. Alright, and then the pipe, that sewer's on. And now let's go back over here. And let's put in a water plant in here. I'm trying to keep my water plants over on that side, but we're going to have to put one in here. You know, the factories are going to be right up for me. I don't like that idea too much, but I'll put a water plant on this side. That's what I'll do on this side of the factory here. Okay, a water pump station right here. And then I'll bring in the pipes. And we're connected there for water. And we'll bring in some power. We still don't have enough houses in that area for the power. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some power here. Hang on. Bring me a transmission tower. One from here. There you go. That should provide the power it needs. Alright. Let's see if it goes away. I'm sure I got that in the grid. Yeah, I did. Okay. So the water situation should have been taken care of. Alright, as you can see, our city continues to grow in here. Our urban area continues to grow. I don't want to go too far with it. I want to leave a space between the city and the urban area. Alright. And we're going to expand the city here. Once we get the clearance to put houses, the other kind of residential area, we're going to put them in here, and the commercial and offices will go in here. What I wanted to do was I wanted to expand residential into this area. So we're looking at the purchase of that area. So let me go look over here. What do we got here? Alright, this is what I want to do. Expand the some of the residential areas into there. I don't know if I'm going to do that because I'm thinking about the water flow. And I know I prefer to start putting more factories on this side and put the residential area up this way. Which is probably what I'm going to do. So let me go look at the properties again. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at down here is what I'm looking at. I think we'd be better off there. And we already expand that way. This is going to be better off for a residential area. And we'll probably put a bridge in there. Alright. So let me go in here and let me pull a road that way. And I'm going to develop another area for homes. Keep them away from the factories. There's going to be some factories in that area, so I don't want to... Let's see how much money we got here. I just want to keep this like a suburban place out here. And this may actually become a small city over here. So we're going to get it away from here. Alright. Let's start to spread out a little here. Alright. Alright, and we'll put another row in there. Let's put it right around here. Let me first connect these two here. Alright, I'll leave it like that. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have to run some power down there. so let me get some power. I'm gonna run a little bit of power down here. Yeah, run it along the edge here. Alright, power's in there. And we're gonna start developing this area. And we're gonna start getting some pipes too. We gotta get the water pipes in there. Alright, so we get some water pipes in there. I don't want nothing in here in this corner for now, so I'm not gonna put water pipes in there and waste money. We're in the budget here. Literally, we're on the budget. Don't add extra stuff if you don't need to. Alright, we got water in there. We got electrical in there. We got water and sewer. We can now start putting our new homes in there. A new zoning for homes inside there. I want to leave that open there. Alright. We'll leave this nothing on there. This area here, we're gonna have possibly a couple more factories in there. I really don't want to get too much into factories in here. I want to move the factories out somewhere else. Probably start pushing some factories in this direction. Alright, so maybe for now, we're gonna see what happens with the homes, if they're gonna start coming up here. Alright. And what do we got here? This is pretty much developing here. Alright. This new zone. Okay, we're good there. Why is it power? Okay, let me see, make sure that power is connected to that. Yeah, the power's in there. Alright. We may add some businesses, another row of factories in there. Alright. We don't know why the home's not coming up here. A bit of a distance off, but I think I already populated that area with homes, so homes are going to get tight now. I find that interesting. The homes are not gonna. We're gonna have to put a little bit more companies in here, and I believe it's because we need to get some companies nearby here. So we'll put another row of factories in here. I don't want to get too far that way. Some factories in there, and let's see if we can get the home started to get the power going in there. Alright. And let me see if I can pull in some commercial areas in there. That road's not the ideal road that I had in mind. I would have preferred to have pulled in that entire boulevard, you could say. So I might end up taking off that entire road. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. Let's see if I have enough money for that. Let me try to take out this road here because I'm not happy with it. And what I do is I want to bring in that boulevard looking road in there. Alright. Which should be this road right here. 1,000, 1,800, 2,000, 4,000, 700. This is what I had in mind here. Nice looking boulevard there. Alright. And that makes it look nice. And that will go all the way into the city, ties into this other one here. And maybe later on we're going to have to put in a boulevard in here, I'm not sure. Because this one ended here, should have actually gone all the way down here. Alright, but it's good right now, the way it is. So you can see houses are going in there already. And we're going to bring in a small commercial area in there. Let's do some zoning in there. We'll put it here at the ends. You know, a little area, cafe or whatever. And of course, we may have to put a police station out here sooner or later, and a fire department. So we'll leave some room there. So the houses there are going up. We've still got a positive flow of cash. And the businesses or the industries have gone up here. Alright. Keep those away from the city. And this area. What we're going to do here is possibly tie this area with the bridge going across on here to this highway. Or this road, you could say. But that's not in the works right now. We got a little bit of a house here that needs to go. Alright, get rid of that house. Alright, we're doing good. We got a positive flow and everything in here going good. And eventually what we'll do is this road will come out here, maybe tied into this one here somehow. And we'll have road traffic from here, from this side, road traffic from up there, road traffic from back here. Alright, as this continues to spread into this area in here. So we still got a lot of work left in there. Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. Why is that like that? Oh, looks like the lights turned off there. Oh, well, you can't have a light in there. This is a zone to cross, but we'll start making a grid with these roads, the nice roads. This thing, no matter what, I couldn't fix it. I just had it's just an odd way of doing that one there. Alright. So that's going in there. And we got ourselves houses coming up in here. Being built, which is all good. And a couple little commercials area in there. Alright. This is space here is a little bit big. Why is that? I've actually left that space a little bit too big. I don't want to leave that much space in between here. Let me ring a road. There's just too much space in there. we're gonna spread that out there. This should have been actually gone this way. And this one should have gone this way. And we're looking at possibly another road here. Alright. And we'll come up with another one here. Up here, we'll tie that one to that. And this is really going to add a lot of population to your city now, to the city out here. Alright. Definitely add a lot of population in there. But we're going to start looking at some factories. Alright. We got a railroad out here. Train. Somewhere out here, I think it is. So let's see how the factories are doing here. They're doing pretty good. What I want to do now is I want to move some of my factories. Let me get them out of here and move them into this area out here, away from, possibly along the highway here. We're going to be putting some factories in there, close to the highway right here, because we'll have to purchase that area. Alright, so this will bring you some factories out here. Let me finish off, continue the boulevard here. I just want to pull a little bit of the boulevard out here because I want to start creating my factory zone again. Hang on a second. Hang on one second. All right, we're back here again. Let me add this road right here, and then we're gonna add this road right here. That's basically going to be your new factory area for factories and this kind of stuff. See what I got. I want to make this, let me see, I don't want to make it too big. Possibly add one more block here. Alright, let me tie this one to here. And that's good enough right there for factories. And we got to bring in our water in there, of course, and power. So let's go get some water pipelines. And we'll pull one water here directly over here. And we'll just try to carpet whatever you're going to use. Don't carpet areas you're not going to use. It's just kind of wasting pipe here. And it's going to cost you money. So that should be good enough right there. Let's complete the circulation in there. Oh, that's good right there. And let's go ahead and bring in some power. So I got power right here from this house right here. I can connect my power here. And bring in a transmission tower along here. And then bring in the transmission power to look nice. I'll put it direct like that. Along the back here. And that will connect this grid right here. Alright. And now what we're going to do here is now go ahead and then we start the zone here. I will zone by the powerhouse, by the power system first before zoning out anything else. Just put some zones in here so that way power supply is in there. And then you work yourself that way. So this area here will start building up once we start getting companies over here building up, and we're going to continue to spread our urban areas into this direction. This here may actually be a bigger area, maybe one of the biggest areas we're going to build as far as urban, or you could say suburbia or whatever, into this area. Alright, and factories here. Later on, I'm going to have to switch over to the other side and keep the factories on that side here. Alright, so we continue to spread through here. This is pretty much built up in here. Alright, now we have plans for a city over here. And we got plans possibly for a second city, maybe in this area up here. Alright, so we have like 2 cities going. Twin cities, people, twin cities. Alright. And this big boulevard will connect both cities. Alright. There you go. Things are looking okay. So factories are going up, homes are going up. And the amount of money we're receiving is going up too, so we're doing good. What I want to do is bring in a police station, a school actually. Let's see what's going on with schools here, how far we have gotten with schools. Okay, we can't get anything now as far as school goes. We need to get more money here. And these companies are going to start providing some more money so we can get some more schools and this kind of stuff. Alright. So it's not too shabby. There you go. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We need to get a police station in there. Yeah, we'll put a police station right here on the boulevard. That way they can get around pretty good. Right in the corner here. Alright, and we're gonna have to put a clinic in there. Hospital. We got a police station. Let's get a firehouse also in there. I don't think we have money for the firehouse right now. We got the police station. And later on we got to put a fire and down. This is like almost a separate community. We have to put a house, fire and schools. We have to bring in there. All right. Whoa, major fire here. Where is the fire trucks when we need them? I put a fire in, I'm almost sure I put fire in there. Let me, park demo fire. It's gonna probably burn down by the time this fire thing gets going. Fire station gets going. I got one I put at the cross there. I put one. Now I'm putting another one here. So I don't think they're gonna answer that fire call. That's probably gonna burn down. Well, they got some fire trucks coming from back here. All right. And we got already the trash situation. I still have not been able to get the incinerator that I need. So the trash situation, we just continue to go and go and go and go and go. Let me go over here to the suburban, to the factory area to put my new landfill. I'll put that one in here. Let's see where we can put that in here. We got enough money for this landfill. We still don't have enough money for it. Now we do. I'm not sure. Let me see where we're gonna put it in here. I think here will be okay. I'll put it in the new landfill for the factories and that little area that we built up over here. But this is going to stretch. I think I want to put quite a few houses in here, going deep into this corner. Possibly another. Finish this one off here, and then right in here put a pretty good sized residential area. All right. Is what we're gonna do. So let me, well, we might have to also put another cemetery, it looks like. And we need to get some health in there. Alright, let me see if we're getting a positive budget flow here. 829. Yeah, we're getting a negative here because of the fire station. We have put in, and the police department that we put in. We'll start getting a negative here, but houses are going to be building. Houses are coming in. Let me look at my zone, because I want to have to start putting in more houses. Alright, let me get more houses in there. Alright, got the houses going there. We got couple more houses in here. And then we're gonna move to some commercial stuff. Alright, and let's see what's going on. Did I put houses in there? Zoning for houses? Yeah, that's been covered. Here kind of overextended myself. I didn't want to go that far there. So I'll probably end up taking some of these houses out later on and rezoning them. Alright. So the houses start building and we should start getting, again, a positive income, positive flow of money coming in. And I can see that looks like that is what's happening right now. Yeah, we're getting a positive flow now. Alright, we need to get some healthcare in here, I'm sure. We got a dead zone in here. Yeah, I kind of messed up on that. I don't know what else they're gonna put there, but what I want to do is I want to bring this all the way out here, go that way, and start building houses here. All right. And this area here also, now I can start building homes on here. So So we got enough homes and which I'm gonna have to do some zoning here. All right, there you go, 5,500. And we may have gotten the incinerator. We gotta go look at it. So put some factories in here. Alright, that's not how we do it. Nope, we still don't have our incinerator. And we have a little situation with water being in here. Maybe they were short on water supply. Let me see what, either that or I didn't put in pipes in there. Yeah, we cut off the pipes on there. We're gonna have to bring in some pipes. I went a little bit wrong there. And not to worry. A little weird putting in these pipes in here. Let me put pipes in here because we're gonna have to cover that. Let me see. Let's just put it right there. So the pipes are in there. This area continues to grow here. And it continues to spread out. Okay, so I've been out here today, right now, quite a few. I think I've been here about 2 hours or more. I lost track of time here, how long I've been out here. Been out here quite a while. So we're going to take this project and hopefully into tomorrow we'll take this project and we will continue to expand this city. As you can see where the zone is, the boundaries are. Well, looking at a city possibly in here, building up like a city type, but we need more housing, more, you can say more residential area. We need to fill in up with a lot more homes, so can we see a city, a good city start to sprout, you could say. And on this side we probably put another small city in here, and there will be like 2 cities in this area. This city attached to that side and city also on this side. And then we'll have some factories in between and some urban areas. They'll be out here to this side and possibly even going across there. Alright, so this is what we've done for today. As you can see, we have now $59,000 in our budget. We have a positive cash flow. Money's coming in. Let me see. I think money is coming in. Yeah, money is coming in. And everything looks good. No any complaints? This is the way the game should be played. You have no complaints. Alright, this is the way it should be. There's almost 0 complaints out here. Nobody's complaining about almost anything. Nothing serious is happening. Alright, so this is what I got to do. This is what I got to say for today. I hope you guys enjoy that. Tomorrow we'll move to the second part of this, hopefully. I was going to do the other one. Yesterday I told you the same thing, but I decided to scrap. Not scrap, but to move on to more advanced here. To this kind of city where we're not bunched up on top of each other. And we're kind of spreading out. Alright. And we'll allow the community to start slowly growing in different areas. Alright. So this is what I got to say. God bless you guys for coming out here. Thank you. Don't forget to give thumbs up and continue to subscribe to the channel and all the good stuff, people. I totally appreciate that. Have a good one, people, and I will see you. Bye-bye now.